Hello, everybody. Welcome back to G Bears Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert, the day after, what is it, Wednesday. And today, I get to reveal what it was. What it was is only W-I-W, but I've got a W-I-I-W. That's for what is it Wednesday. All right. So, the item yesterday was correctly answered by a few different people, and I'm going to close this off and go get my list. All right, I'm back. That didn't take long, did it? All right, so for yesterday, people with the correct answers. Number 1, Donna Hurd, 4745. And number 2, Russell Wiggins, 7569. And number 3, Heat Seeker Bus. And number 4, Filter Fresh 7. And then, of course, 4 members, Letty Clapp, Heat Seeker Bus, Arthur Lightsay, and Desert Rest, Nevada. Okay, so those are the 8 entries that made it. And the item was correctly identified as a staple remover. Yes, that was why I had the clue, as it'll keep it all together. You'll think you got it all together until this thing makes it all fall apart. You have all the pages stapled together and they're holding together just fine. And you pull the staple and all the papers fall on the floor and fall out of order, and then you got to pick them up and look for page numbers. I know at least all of us have had that happen at least once in our lifetimes, right? All right. So, and one other question I wanted to pose was, when I do the What Is It Wednesday items, I got to thinking, maybe you guys out there would like to see me actually use the item to show you how it is used. If you think that's a good idea, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll see if I can add that to the future. And since we're only going to have 4 per month on the What Is It Wednesdays, I can do them all on like next week, which is the last one of the month. Next Wednesday, I can do them all or next Thursday, I'll do them all and show you how each one of them is used. All right. So leave me a comment in the comment section below, and we'll see if we can get that part of it going. All right. So today, I actually did some stuff in the van. And then I did one other thing, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. I should have done that while I was up by the shop, but I'm going to have to walk back that way again. That's okay. I need the exercise. Makes me hungry. All right, so I did a little cleaning in here, and I put a rack up here to hold all of my prospecting stuff. Now, this is my prospecting shovel and my findings bag, and this has got my pinpointer in there, and it's got my plastic shovel in this side. Why plastic? Well, when you scoop something up, you can run it over the top of your metal detector and see if you've got it in the shovel or not, so you don't waste your time trying to sift through it to find whatever it was that was setting the alarm off. All right, so I got my pick here, and I had to add a cap on there because that's very pointy and didn't want to get scraped or poked with it. I've got a magnet on the end here. That's for black sand. And what I like to do is I put a piece of tape over the top of that when I go out, and then after I'm done prospecting, I can clean it off as best I could and then just peel the tape off to get the rest of the black sand and stuff off of there. All right, so this is one of my favorites. These are, both of these are made by Nokta Macro, okay? And I really like their design of metal detectors. This one is called the Simplex, Simplex Plus, actually. And these are all rechargeable. You don't have to put batteries in them ever. You just plug them into a USB port and charge them up, and you can get like 2 days of usage out of them, constant, non-stop. But they're also both waterproof, so you can submerge them in water and they won't harm them at all. And they both come with wireless headphones. And the wireless headphones are designed so when you first detect something, you'll hear it through the headphones. Then if you take your Nokta Macro pinpointer out to find it or pinpoint it in the soil, it'll actually shut off the connection to the metal detector and make a connection to your pinpointer, so you don't get conversions signals driving you crazy. It's pretty cool. All right, so this is the Simplex Plus. This one is the Gold Cruiser, and this is my favorite. This is the one I use most of the time. The Simplex I use when I'm in a park or something like that. I'm not looking for gold. I'm looking for jewelry, which is gold, but say jewelry or coins or something like that. The Simplex is very fast and easy on the detection level. With the Gold Cruiser, you have to learn your numbers so you can determine by the numbers that it's showing on the screen what kind of metal you're detecting. Of course, it's a little more complicated than that because a little chunk of aluminum bubblegum wrapper in the soil will give you pretty close to the same reading as a gold nugget. So you end up digging some trash here and there. There's no getting around that. All right, and then over there I've got my in the stream sluice box, and I've got my pan cleaned out, my big tub, and put that there. Then I can always carry some extra buckets and some rubber gloves. And this top bucket here is actually another gold prospecting item that comes with its own sifters and all of that stuff. And it's got a seat on top, so when you're not using it, you can actually use that bucket as a seat to sit on while you're panning out your other stuff. So that is a sand scoop, and that's usually used for beaches, but it works good in the desert too. So if I'm around a campsite and I'm detecting where the people would be sitting down and losing coin out of their pockets, I can use that to scoop up. When I get a hit on it, I scoop that up and shake it out, and it goes real fast to let me know what I've detected. And if it's a bullet casing or bullet shell or something like that, it will show up real fast in there. It'll sift out the sand, and I'll see what it is, and then I can get it out of the way so it's not something that's going to keep bothering me. All right, so that's some of the stuff that I got put in here. This magnet is for cleaning black sand up, and you can pick up the black sand. Let's see if I can find some here in the soil. Yep. Okay, so it picked up the black sand, and then to release it, let me get this in my hand. You got this little pull handle here. You just pull, and the stuff drops right off. That's a little unit. And then this one is just a regular Harbor Freight nail pickup magnet. I put it inside of a can So I pick up stuff on the bottom of the can and then separate the can from the magnet and keeps the magnet clean. Pretty cool, huh? So that's some of my stuff. And if you go over to my other channel on Rumble, you'll see some of the other stuff that I have. This is G Bear, thanking you for joining me and signing off.